Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ohio! Here we go!
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. 44 yards. So a big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. If he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Flex round! Let's go! Brand 38!
Now Bell. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try to run it in. Lacy. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brandon, this is why I'm really glad I'm sitting up here next to you. It's awfully tempting to go for it right here, isn't it? But it's been a great drive. On the road, you've got to come away with at least 3 points. Kick the field goal.
So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Flushed out right. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So make some room next to Tom Dempsey on the NFL's all-time field goal distance leaderboard. That's going to go down officially as a 63-yarder.
Let's not forget about David Akers, Jason Elam, and Sebastian Janikowski, too. So now Matt Prater at 64 has got a little bit of company up near the top spot. That was one heck of a kick right there.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Play action. It's Jackson. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up third down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to third down and making a play there.
All right, now, look at 56.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Leslie. That's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. And Flacco keeps it himself. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. They begin the drive with Lacey. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd down, Lacey. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Dobbs is throwing.
That was a good run. Probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Dobbs. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Flex route! Flex route! Flex route! Flex route!
Out of the gun, Dobbs. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They go play action now. Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Jackson caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun!
Jackson now off the play fake. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jordan Lasley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this front.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the...
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Dobbs. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Let's take it at around the 40. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. Room to run inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Jackson. He can run. And the ball is knocked out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On first down, Dobbs to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And incomplete. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Dobbs now on 2nd down. Caught here by Bell. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Dobbs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup, but they really...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Dobbs to throw, and he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Dobbs to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
All right, now, lucky 56.
They go play action here on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
To throw is Jackson. Off play action. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a very nice return up to the 35, but was it aided by something?
That penalty will move them back.
Oh, Kyra, what's going on, buddy? Bored. Finish it, Ben. Hey! Yo, Ben, you gotta fuck with this song though. This shit hot.
They need to put more of his stuff on Apple Music.
They just put another one of his songs on it. I'm not sure, but they don't got this shit on it. That's you and him, bro. I'm giving it to you. 2K, cut it. 2K. Yeah, I did. I held box. Like, feel me? I had the whole lay. I thought I had it, so I held box, thinking I'm gonna get the automatic run. Gotta push him to get position. Back up, bro. Feel me how to push him real quick. That's a dunk. Bro. Bro. You ain't go dunk, bro. Oh, yeah, see? So it may be over for us.
Wow.
He got his badge.
He's asking it. He has 54 overall.
Solo.
We're back to finish this one off after this.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Dobbs now. Ball. It's 1st and 10.
Here. Hit that. Use the Damo. Game time.
Samuel caught left side.
Boy. I'm going to matter.
Those are the
All right,
kinds
bro.
of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving
Nah, I'm
yards.
chilling. I finished my schoolwork for the month, and they give us 2 weeks off, and then tomorrow my last day at work, so I'm going to relax. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
On 2nd down, Dobbs.
Cause they put 4 weeks of work into 2 weeks, bro.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I can't believe I graduated. Yeah.
So 5 plays on this drive.
I can't believe I graduate legit in like
just like that,
10 months. Like, shit is unreal. Still gotta pay back 4 G's. I'm paying off my taxes, bro.
You invited this bitch to the party?
Nice
Yeah,
work
he
to
asked
get
for it.
7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I'm gonna get a chopped cheese. Yo, what you get your chopped cheese with?
That's up. See?
Nasty. Nasty. Supposed to get mayo and jalapenos. That's it. And bacon.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
The bitch is all over the party.
Back as he's taken down in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends
You was
in
only
3.
spamming Mo,
So
bro.
2 scores down, time definitely not an
boy.
ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle.
I'm
They
converting.
had to have that
Yo,
onside
I was
kick.
on.
They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew,
I was playing a game yesterday.
The toe to the leather on that
I don't
one.
want to
Their chances of getting that done
Huh?
slim. and
He's
none.
never going to the
And I
Lakers.
do believe we saw
Nah,
Slick just
Lakers,
leave the door open.
they already said they resisted getting him on purpose. They didn't want that one. Despite him and LeBron friendship, Lakers already said they don't want him.
Officially no gain on the
LeBron
play,
say he
and
want
it's
Melo,
second down.
boy. He gets Melo. He's
Well,
gonna
usually you
stop.
don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we
Yo,
had
yo, bro.
Man, how about the range,
Ben, do you
too?
realize,
On the
bro?
outside part of
Like,
the play,
LeBron,
his
we
way
got to
into the
watch
inside and
LeBron,
making that
KD,
play
and
happen.
Durant, and
No
Curry,
gain for
bro.
the offense, big play for the defense.
Charles, why
Like,
didn't they
I
just
don't
take
care
the knee
what you
there?
say. Them
You're
four
asking the
could be
question
any
that
five
I'm
in
asking
history,
as
but I'm
well,
sorry.
because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for
I mean, I
stats
guess
or
you
for
could throw
what
in
reason.
AD or
We've
whatever
seen it
big
happen in
man,
college, and how about
but
in the
them
NFL?
four alone, bro.
Miracle on
Like
Meadow
Kobe
Lane.
taking the
All they
last
do
shot.
is
You
take a knee and the
take
game
it
was
away from
over.
Kobe.
The Giants ran
Curry
it one
taking the
more
last
time,
shot.
ball popped
You
free.
take away from
So Brooklyn
Curry.
picks it up and wins the game.
You got KD. LeBron be the last thing to take the last shot on my squad though.
On third down there, but he cannot connect.
And I was watching that Nets game, that Nets and Lakers game yesterday. D'Lo hit some wavy jump,
Scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
and then put the ice in his veins.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Steps back.
It-
He's
it's
gonna lose
just
a
so
yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Probably talking to Jessica.
He kept talking for a lot on the street.
Able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. So here's a 1st and 10
Hit
at
up
the
2 yards.
38.
Hopefully you'll for it. Call him.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down.
Boys, Mafia, baby.
And that is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets
Yo, but you got an
it. Give
iPad,
him a lot
correct?
of credit for being really precise with it.
Yo, you don't.
No one got it.
Oh, hold on. Don't speak.
Back to throw Dobbs. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
But yo, Ben,
Now Dobbs flushed out right.
you don't watch. So you don't use iPad,
At the 46-yard
I
line.
really want.
And
bro.
before
This thing is
4th and
so
2 play
good,
comes to
bro.
fruition, they're going to
Bro.
think about it and call a timeout.
bro. It's crazy.
As the clock will stop with
Get
21
Ali
seconds to
Market
go
and
in the
O.J.
football
Howard.
game.
He got to be re-signed. And then I got 2 first rounders, and I'm gonna shop off Devontae Parker and give for a pick. I'm trying to get a 1 and 3 and 4 from him.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And they'll
Yo,
try to run again
Ben,
here.
speaking of that, yo, Phil was bugging out this morning, bro. Not this morning, but like this afternoon.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
I never seen that side
here in
of
the
Phil.
final
Usually
stages.
Phil curse at somebody, it doesn't matter. Phil was complete raging. Oh wait, Herb is in a tight game with JD
And despite the late lead,
in his 3rd
Jackson
quarter.
throw.
It's 14
Stepping
up right
he'll try
now.
and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't care what nobody say, bro. Herb is getting better. Bro, I don't care what it is.
Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game.